sound of it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to PayBack, and not to mention, happy Christmas to everyone watching around the world. As always, it's your boy, ready to call tonight's action. Kicking off PayBack here, we have ourselves a tag team match for the Eastern Atlantic Women's Tag Team titles. The Bad Girls will be trying to dethrone the $1 Million Corporation for the women's tag titles. Next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Eastern Alliance Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Bad Girls.
And now here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Bad Girls, now making their way to the ring. They had their shot before at the gold. Sadly, they were not able to get the win, but now they're looking to right that wrong here tonight at PayBack.
And introducing the champions, they are the Eastern Alliance Champions, the $1 Million Corporation.
And now here are the women's tag team champions, Miss Claire, our boss, and Lorraine, the $1 Million Corporations. They have been the tag team champions since Extreme Rule, and they've had a dominant run ever since, but now they come face to face once again with the Bad Girls, and they are looking to get the 2-0 sweep and put them in the rearview mirror. The bell has rung it out. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The women's tag titles are on the line. We have Lindsay starting off this match for the Bad Girls, and Lorraine starting things off for the $1 Million Corporation. Lorraine now has the leg hooked into another suplex, and now Lorraine is on the apron, And this is now ascending to the top rope. Off to the win. Oh, look for an aerial maneuver. But Lindsay here will move. Lindsay now on the ring in fireman's carry position. And drops it down with a punch. And kicks her right in the chest. And now Lindsay is going up to the top rope. Lauren on a knee at the moment. And now Lindsay at the top rope, and Lindsay. And now Lauren tagging in Miss Claire. And now watch Lindsay springboard forearm. Takes down Miss Claire. And now Lindsay trying to bring Miss Claire over to her corner. Oh, and she successfully does so. Now axe handle to the back of our boss. Miss Claire counters with the kick to the midsection. And now look at this. Sally Quinn getting the tag. And now she is the legal woman for this matchup, or for her team. And now Miss Claire with the punch and follows up with the drop kick. Quinn down on a knee at the moment. The referee will now start his count, but now look at this. Quinn's got a hold of the boss. Sally Quinn now, fireman's carry position. And driving the shoulder, Miss Claire's shoulder into her knee. Miss Claire now, a kick to the midsection, followed by another one, and then the recoil, it's like a face buster. And now Miss Claire picking up Sally Quinn with a big suplex on the mat. And now Miss Claire back into the ring.
6.
Whoa, shit.
7.
I apologize for the inconvenience. She was back up there, but now, hey, now you see everything. It seems that Lauren now the legal member for her team. She has both Quinn and Lindsay in the corner. Sending Lindsay into her partner. So Lindsay falls up with an overhead kick. Lindsay now punch in a midsection, but Lauren reverses with that arm drag takedown. With that hip toss, I should say. Miss Claire. The kick to the midsection. Now Irish whipping Lindsay to the outside. And now the referee's count has started once again. Slowly but surely here, we count the 10. With these ladies choose to stay on the outside of the ring. And now watch this. Double hook by Lorraine. She follows up with that butterfly suplex. Nicely done. And we're now picking up Lindsay with that kick shot to the face and a kick. And now throwing up to the leg with that dragon screw takedown.
6.
And now Lauren bringing us back into the ring because her team can win by countout and they'll be able to retain the titles. And now, look at this. Lauren now, watch this a little bit half and half. And now Lauren trying to go into the pin. Lauren now, there's the count one, but Lindsay able to survive. Lauren now slowly picking up Lindsay as a holder and now trying to bring her over to her team's corner. And now Lauren going up to the middle rope. Taking all the oxygen, trying to cut off Lindsay's breathing there. Lindsay with a big punch to the face and now a punch to the midsection again. Lauren now elbow to the midsection. Big European uppercut. And now Lauren tags in the boss. Claire now taking her sweet time showboating here. And Claire now with a big forearm to the face of Lindsay. And now the boss has Lindsay up again. Irish whipping her into this time over the ring again. To the outside of the ring again. And on the player, he's on the top of the player. Elbow drop to the outside. And I'm going after Lindsay's arm. And now look at this. The vicious head trying to look at the torque and sending the back of her head to the floor. Referee now at count of 4. Lindsay currently stunned on the outside of the ring. But look at this. This player breaking the referee's count. And now we're going with a Saito suplex on the outside. Dropping Lindsay on the back of her head. And now the torque again on the outside. Now the player, Lindsay up. Lindsay now trying to fight back with that kick to the midsection. Now Lindsay sends Miss Player. Oh! Almost made Miss Player crash into the barricade there. Referee now at a count of 5. Lindsay was about to grab the Miss Player, but Miss Player now back in the ring. Lindsay falls up with that big kick through the face. And now the big rights raining down from Lindsay as she follows up with a stop to the gut. And now Lindsay makes the tag to Sally Quinn. Definitely the fresher of the two combatants. And now Sally Quinn has the boss in the position. What a power bomb by Quinn into the cover. But Miss Player kicking out at 1. And now Quinn off. Just standing on Miss Player's back. And then stomping on it. It's on the ring, desperately trying to get that tag from the boss. And now Quinn's got a hold of Miss Claire, trying to figure out where to bring her, but Claire finding out of it now with those elbows to the gut. Claire now takes down the legs. And then the stop. And now Miss Claire, watch this. Miss Claire goes for the submission. Oh, what a maneuver by the boss. Is Quinn gonna tap out? No. Lindsay making the save for her team. But Claire goes back to the cover. Can they retain? No! Quinn kicks out! And now Miss Claire's got a hold of Sally Quinn. Sends her, face first to the top turnbuckle. And now Miss Claire, kick to the knee. Miss Claire now on the middle rope. Watch it here. And she follows up with Panama Sunrise. Spiking Quinn on the top of her head. Quinn's got no idea where she is. And now the boss going after the arm. Look for that kick, but Quinn was able to block it. Sally Quinn now double-handed choke slam. Just throwing down Miss Claire. And now Lindsay has been tagged back in. Lindsay now picking up the boss. Lindsay now kick to the midsection. And Miss Claire with a kick of her own. Miss Claire, nice fight. Miss Claire takedown from the boss. That's also with an elbow to the back of the head. My goodness. And Miss Claire follows up with a big sling blade. Now, what's Miss Claire going to do next? She's got a hold of Lindsay. Now there's face versus to the top turnbuckle. But never mind. Lindsay with a reversal. And now Lindsay's got a hold of the boss, trying to get her over to her team's corner. He sends the boss face first to the top turnbuckle. Now Sally Quinn tags in again. Tag team maneuver all the way. Double shoulder attack. Nicely done, and then Quinn follows up with the leg drop. And now she goes into a cover. Can they win the titles? No. LaRin's saving the match for the $1 Million Corporation. And now again, she catches a double-handed choke slam for her troubles. And look at this big boot from Sally Quinn. It's just Miss Claire at the moment. And a running knee strike from Lindsay. The cover. Can they win the titles? No! Miss Claire kicks out. We were just a few seconds away from new tag team champions. But Miss Claire was able to survive that running knee strike that Lindsay has used to beat her opponents in the past. But now, Sally Quinn kick to the face with the rip tide. Quinn into the cover. 1, 2, no! Miss Claire survives yet another finisher, this time surviving the riptide. And now the Bad Girls wondering what do they gotta do. She is our boss for a reason. And now look at this, Lindsay just going to work on the boss. Into another cover. Hopefully they can win the titles now. No, Lorenz saving the match again. Oh, look at this player slamming Lindsay's arm into the canvas. And now look at this, dragging her away from the rope. This player now waiting for Lindsay to get up. And now look at this. This player's got her locked in, but look at this, Quinn breaking up the submission. Miss Claire with a discus elbow and another one. And now look at this, a swing blade. The Charlie Quinn, and now look at this. This player with the cover on Lindsay to retain the titles. And the $1 Million Corporation wins.
Here are your winners and still the Eastern Champions, the $1 Million Corporation.
And so the reign will continue for the $1 Million Corporation for a second there. We thought the Bad Girls had it won. Lindsay nailed the running knee strike. This player was able to kick out. And then we saw Sally Quinn nail the riptide. But once again, this player was able to survive. And in the end, the $1 Million Corporation picked up the win. And they continue to be our current longest reigning champions in TCW. We just witnessed an epic tag team match earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but now coming up, we've got more singles action, and it seems that Trey and Ron have some unfinished business with one another, and they're looking to settle things here tonight at PayBack.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 158 pounds, Tornado T.
And now Trey making his first pay-per-view appearance ever in TCW. Remember, last week on Thursday, him and Ron were scheduled to have a match. Trey tried to pull a fast one on Ron by attacking him on the stage, but his efforts were unsuccessful, and Ron still got to win over him, but now he's looking to get his payback at PayBack. It sounds fitting, I know.
And his opponent from Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 324 pounds, the real deal, Ron.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is Ron, and he seems to be wearing something new for this match. As you can see, the look on his face, still not too happy about Trey's assault on the ramp. And it looks like he doesn't have a problem beating Trey to a pulp here again tonight. And now the bell is rung, and Trey and Ron will run it back here once again. Ron already started things off in control. That's Trey, face first into the top turnbuckle. And now look at this going after the man's arm. That's just keeping him in the chest. And Trey was able to dodge the stomp, but look at it. Once again, Ron just pushing him off. And now he's got his leg trapped underneath the bottom rope, applying pressure to that right leg. Well, to the left leg, I should say. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, that does not look good. Oh, Jesus. All that pressure being applied to the back. Oh, my goodness. And Trey somehow got out of it. And now Trey getting off. Trey with the DDT into the cover. Can he put Ron away? No, Ron emphatically kicking out at one there. And look at this. Trey just, not Ray. Trey getting just pushed off again. Went for a dot. Now, the action is still to the outside. Trey's punt. Oh no, Ron, sends him ribs first onto the barricade. And now we're going to Trey back to his feet. Trey wisely bringing the action back into the ring. Ron's already back to his feet. Oh, Ron's got Trey up again, this time in the power. Oh my goodness. Hanging him up over the top rope. Ron into the cover, but Trey was able to kick out. Oh, look at this. There's that striking combination by Ron. And now he's picking up Trey again. Look for that punch. But Trey with a reversal. Forearm to the face. Trey kicks to the gut. But no, Ron reverses with an overhead backdrop. And now Ron's got a hold of Trey. What's he gonna do? But look at this Trey now. Fighting out of it. And now Trey with a punch to the face of his own. Trey, forearm to the back. Now Trey over there, burning DDT. Trey now picking the big man up. Trey, kick to the gut, and he gets the DDT this time. Trey now on the apron with a springboard, 450. That could be enough to seal the deal. Count of one, there's two, no! Ron just barely kicking out. And now Trey back on the apron again, measuring Ron, waiting for him to get back to his feet. Trey, springboard, forearm smash. Into the cover. 1, 2. No! Again, Ron kicking out. That's out the second near fall here in this matchup. Trey trying to figure out what he's got to do to keep this man down. And then the elbow to the head. Now look at Trey's on the top rope. Watch Trey. Oh my goodness! It was an amazing maneuver, but Ron was able to move. Trey now. Kick to the face. Irish whip, Ron to the corner, and now a kick to the leg. Ron getting out of there. Ron, the punch to the face, and oh no! Ron's got that Kakita put 16. He's got his legs trapped around Trey. Trey with nowhere to go. Is he gonna fight out of it, or is he gonna go to sleep? And now look at this Trey trying to fight out. It's on cover. There's the 2 count. No. Ron wisely letting go of the hold. And now Trey's got to still figure out a way to keep Ron down as he is descending to the top rope once again. And now this time for elbow drop to the back. No, this time, watch this springboard cross body to the spine. Oh my goodness. And now Trey, he's got that springboard forearm again, and it connects. And that could be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Trey now. 1, 2, 3, and Trey gets the win. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Trey was able to get his payback at PayBack, as I said before, here tonight, getting his win over Ron, and you gotta think that makes him happy. And now Ron making his way back to the locker room area, but Trey still not finished with Ron as he sends a face first onto the apron. And now watch this. No. Sends a shoulder first into the steel steps. It seems that the victory wasn't enough for Trey, and there's still unfinished business between these two. A great match we had earlier, but now coming up, will it be Tiffany's time for payback as she once again challenges her arch nemesis Shay for that Eastern Atlantic Women's Championship? Will Shay retain, or will Tiffany become the second two-time Women's Champion in TCW?
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Women's Eastern Atlantic Championship.
For Tiffany, this is nothing new, ladies and gentlemen. She's faced off against Shay many times, whether the title was on the line or not. And she knows exactly what she has to do to take her down. And she's going to try to exploit all of Shay's weaknesses in this matchup to regain that women's title. And now the champion making her way down to the ring. Now, as I mentioned before, Tiffany may know all of Shay's weaknesses, but that doesn't mean Shay doesn't know all of Tiffany's weaknesses. As I said before, these women have traded wins with each other many times. Tiffany's beaten Shay for the title, but Shay has just recently beaten Tiffany for the title. But now the question is, will she be able to retain, or will we crown a new champion here tonight?
Introducing the challenger, from Richmond, Virginia, Tiffany Satter. And introducing the champion, from Richmond, Virginia, she's the Women's Eastern Atlantic Champion, Shane.
There's the sound of the bell, and now the women's title on the line. Shea Sparta goes off with the advantage. Tiffany coming off the ropes. There's the head scissors taken down, and down goes the champion. Again, now Tiffany going right after Shea. Oh my goodness, tricep area, I should say. Then look at this, the challenger now on the top rope, ready for a champ to get to her feet. Tiffany now, climbing tough, body connects. Tiffany now measuring Shea with the cross up with that kick to the chest. And then another one. Tiffany now with the hold of Shea, but Shea with a kick to the midsection. Now the Irish whip Tiffany to the outside of the ring. Remember, this is a no-holds-barred match, meaning the only way you can win is by pinfall or submission. There are no countouts, no rules, no disqualification. And I'll say with a ripcord lariat, just flipping Tiffany. Ashton's out spilled to the outside. Look at the big rights from Shea. Shea now with the challenger in hand. Irish whips her to the announcer's desk. And that's Shea. Oh, what a boot to the face. Shea's just been in control of this entire matchup, but now Tiffany catches the push and reverses on a dragon speed takedown. And then Shea, once again, just a bit ahead, just one step ahead of Tiffany, and now look at her tee it off. But Tiffany's now holding champion, now sends her to the corner of the barricade. And now look at Tiffany bringing things back into the ring. And now Shea back in the ring as well. Shea with a big kick. Shea, headlock takedown, and now applies pressure to the head. And now let it go of the hold. And now look at this, the champion is on the middle with a knee drop right to the face. And that's a moonsault. Shea firing off on all cylinders right now. And now look at that knee to the midsection. Tiffany catches the ring, takes down the champion. And now picking up the champ. Tiffany, we've seen her go for this move before, I believe. They're in the corner. This can only mean one thing. Tiffany's up. But now Shea with the reversal. And she's now on the middle rope. Tiffany getting back to her feet. And now Shea looks like missile drop kick, but no one was home. Tiffany's out there holding the champion. Oh, big DDT. Now Tiffany, big kick, now teeing off on the champ with that forearm coming off the ropes again. There's that head scissors take down. Shea in trouble here. Tiffany, Irish whipping Shea. A little collision there. One challenger champion. Shea's got Tiffany in the corner. And now Shea rolls through to the diamond headbutt. And now Shea, ready for Tiffany to get to her feet. She's got the champion up with Tiffany. Okay, she knew about that Samoan driver. She's been able to dodge that maneuver in the past, but she's also fallen short to it as well. But now Tiffany, there it is, a springboard, springboard, rope, assisted bulldog, has connected, Tiffany to the cover, Can she get the win? No! Shea kicking out at 2. Tiffany believes she had the match won there, but she got to put a little more work to get the job done. As she now is on the top rope, ready for the champ. She gets back to her feet, and now Tiffany, another diving top body. The same is able to back up. As she flies over with a big forearm, just leveling Tiffany, and now look at this. Those left hands just raining down, and now right hands. Shea was trying to punish Tiffany in this matchup. Springboard moonsault connected to the cover to retain the title. No! Tiffany just barely kicking out. And now Shea's on the top rope. Shea on the top rope. Diving knee drop connects. Tiffany launches that stomp. Now Shea's got a hold of the champ. Oh, the challenger. Now look at this. Shea now in trouble. Tiffany rolls back. And there's that head scissors taken out again. Now Tiffany's got the champ up. Our Gibson into the corner, and I think I know what she's going for. Remember, she went for it earlier, but it did work. Tiffany now kicks it this time. It's to the cover. Will it be enough though? The cover now. 1, 2. No. Tiffany kicking out. Well, not Tiffany. Shea kicking out once again here. The champ is still with a little life left in her. But Tiffany's got her against the rope. Can she get the bulldog again? She hit it earlier. Then lightning strike. And there it is. The rope assisted bulldogs were hit. Once again, Tiffany to cover. 1, 2, 3. And Tiffany is now a 2-time women's champion.
Here is your winner and new Women's Eastern Atlantic Champion, Tiffany Saturn.
Like I said before, Tiffany knew exactly what kind of damage Shea could do. She knew about that Samoan driver that's put her away in the past. She knew that Shea would go for it eventually. She was able to get out of it. It took 2 rope-assisted bulldogs to take Shea out. And now Tiffany is our new women's champion. We just witnessed the crowning of a new champion, but now coming up, we've got more singles action. Well, we've got just singles action coming your way. We've got Chris going up against Brian next. Now here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Chris on his way down to the ring, making his second pay-per-view appearance at PayBack. And singles action, he hasn't exactly been the most successful, but that can all change here tonight as he's looking to take down Brian. And now here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. Big time Brian on his way down to the ring as he's getting ready to face off against Chris in their first encounter ever in TCW. And now here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the singles action underway. Chris and Brian face off for the first time ever. Oh my God, Chris with a mean choke slam. And for Chris, this could be a big win for him. Imagine he could put away the first ever Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, Brian, here tonight. That could do a lot for him. Oh, Chris went for that elbow drop, but he didn't hit it. And for Brian, things have not been looking up for him as of late ever since he lost that Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title. But a win here tonight could put him back on the right track. But right now, Chris is in control of this matchup. Brian up for that chop, and now Chris has got Brian up. Brian with the elbow to the back of the head. Brian ducks the line. The line like this. What a beautiful T-bone suplex there by big time Brian. Now Brian still holding Chris. Kick to the gut, and now Brian going for a gut wrench for Chris. He's able to get out of it. Now three overhead shots to the back. Now sends Chris face, legs Brian face first. Getting top turnbuckle. Brian with a kick there. Blocks those hits from Chris, but Chris now teeing off on Brian. Chris has got Brian up for the scoop slam. You know, look at this, trying to choke the life out of Brian. Chris now going after the hand. Oh my goodness, stomp to the hand. Repeat stomp to the hand. Brian in trouble here. And now Chris once again with the stomp slam. Brian looking a little worse for wear right now. Chris now into the cover. Can he put Brian away? Count of one. There's two. No. Brian kicks out. And now Chris, the kick deflect from Chris, deflected Brian right across the face. And now Chris sends Brian onto the apron. Now Chris punch to the face, but now look at this. Chris could have been going for Bill in the back on the apron. Oh my goodness. That is indeed the hardest part of the ring right there, ladies and gentlemen. Brian going back first onto that ring apron. And now after the split to the outside, Brian blocks the elbow and falls up in an overhead chop. And now Brian sends Chris to the corner of the barricade. And now back into the ring goes Brian. And now Brian back out, going outside the ring. And now he gets sent into the ring apron again. And now the referee's count will restart. Brian now back there again. But Chris knew that Brian would fall for the bait, and he slaps him again. Now look at this. His foot on the arm, and now stops again to the hand. Diving axe handle from Chris into a cover. He goes. Now count of one. There's two. Can he put Brian away? No. Brian kick it out once again. And now Chris picking up Brian again. Chris, could he be going for Razor's Edge? No. Brian. No, Marshall. The count of one. But Chris quickly kick it out there. But now Chris has got, not Chris, Brian kicked out. And now Chris looking for Razor's Edge. Once again, he's got Bryan ready. Has him up. Bryan in trouble. And the Razor's Edge from Chris. As he scurries it to the cover. Can he get him? 1, 2, 3. And Chris gets his first win on pay-per-view.
Here is your winner, Chris Carlito.
And this is no small victory for Chris, ladies and gentlemen. He just beat the first ever Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion TCW history. A big win here tonight for Chris. And this could be leading him in the right direction. A big win there for Chris early on, but now coming up, it seems that it'll never end when it comes to Tony and Fred. They've been at each other's throat for months. And this all started back at Money in the Bank in that TLC match that Fred won. And Tony's been holding a grudge ever since. These two have also traded the TCW title with each other. Fred just winning it at the last pay-per-view, SummerSlam. But now Tony wants to get that title back. And who knows? Alan could possibly cause some distractions for Fred in this matchup.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Eastern Atlantic Championship.
That's what I've heard. Tony requested that this match should be a no-holds-barred match because he believes that match at SummerSlam was a fluke. He thought Fred got lucky at SummerSlam, and now he's looking to prove that there's no such thing as luck when there are no rules and no DQs. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, our current world champion, Fred. And you've got to believe that he would love nothing more than to finally put this feud with Tony to rest. But not only does he have to worry about Tony, he's got to once again look behind his back because he believes Alan could try to interfere in his match once again and try and provide Tony a win. And in a no-holds-barred match, Alan could even get in the matchup. So Fred has got to be cautious in this one.
Introducing the challenger from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 294 pounds, the Terror, Tony. And introducing the champion from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 162 pounds, he is the Eastern Atlantic Champion, Furious Hustler.
The question on my mind for this matchup, is this the end? Will this be the end of these two men's intense rivalry? Tony and Fred, once again in opposite corners, will face off for that world title. But this time, it's a no-holds-barred match. And now the bell is rung, and the action will be underway. Fred starting things off with a chop, and now he's got Tony's leg trapped in the middle rope. And now look at Tony pushing off the champion. Tony now has Fred up. Cradle position. As he says so, essentially hangs the champion over the rope. And falls up with a big leg drop. And then an elbow drop. Now Tony picking up Fred. And once again, Tony pushing the champion off. And Fred now with a DDT to Tony. Fred was about to go to the top rope, but Tony caught him. And now Tony with that belly back to the ring apron. Again, that is the hardest part of the ring. I can't stress that enough, ladies and gentlemen. And now Tony looking to do something to Fred, but Fred sweeps up the champion. And oh, look at this. It seems they're going to do a little redecorating as Fred has just moved all the equipment from the table. Tony saying this to be over. Fred saying it ain't close over as he calls on another DDT. Challenger in trouble here. Fred is teeing off on Tony. He wants this to be over as he follows up with a dragon screw. Fred now. There's the backbreaker, neck breaker combination. Trying to end the match. Oh, Fred to cover. Count of one. There's two. No. Tony kicking out. And now Fred. The arm is trapped. And now Fred with a 7-star lariat. That's how he won the title at SummerSlam. Can he retain? And Fred just making quick work of Tony.
Here is your winner, and still Eastern Atlantic Champion, Furious Hustler.
That was one of the most one-sided victories I've ever seen. Usually when it comes to these two, it's back and forth action. Tony got in some offense, but Fred must have channeled some kind of anger to get the win in this matchup. And now, maybe this is the end of their rivalry. We just witnessed Fred just completely dominate Tony in that title match, but now coming up, more tag team action underway. We got Karina and Ayanna going up against Blunt and Morgan of the Circle, and of course, the Clown will be accompanying them as well. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. The Circle. It'll be Morgan and Blunt competing in this matchup. But of course, this guy will be on the outside of the ring, probably playing some shenanigans. We've seen Blunt. Well, Morgan has been successful singles action before, as well as tag team matches. Blunt recently got her first win, but now can she get her second one? Now here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Karina and Ayanna on their way down to the ring. And it seems that they have a bit of an issue with the Circle. And they're looking to deal with that issue here in this tag team matchup. And now tag team action underway. Blunt will start this off with a circle, and Karina will start this off for her team. Karina now has Blunt. Oh my goodness, Kick to the hamstring there from Karina. Now Karina ducks the line. Just brings down Blunt. And now Karina up on the top rope. Blunt gets to her feet. Karina diving cross body connects. Karina now first cover of the match, but only a 1 count as Blunt kick it out quick there. Look at this, Blunt back to her feet. Blunt's got a hold of Karina, forearm to the back, and Irish fist her all to the corner. And now Blunt's got Karina's arm trapped behind the rope. Oh my goodness. And look at this, Blunt stopping a mud hole. And Karina, rolls over for the cover, but Karina was near the ropes. Now Blunt has a hold of Karina as she brings her to the corner. Blunt again going after the arm. The same arm she applied pressure to earlier. And now Karina with an elbow to the face. But Blunt again, Irish whip this time. Karina, crashes down to the outside, crashes down to the floor. Now the referee's count will begin. Blunt has Karina again, but look at this. Felicia's trying to get her back to the ring, and sending the back of Karina's head onto the freaking flooring. Again, it's not that much padding down there. Now look at this, those big right hands to the top of Karina's head. Now look at this, Blunt getting back into the ring. Now Karina's got a hold of Blunt. Bringing him to her team's corner. Now look at this, Karina. Look at this. Got a hold of Blunt. Now look at this. Nice Hurricane Rana from Karina. And Blunt getting the tag to Morgan. Now Blunt has got a hold of Morgan. Well, Morgan's got a hold of Karina. And now look at this. Morgan's got Karina on the top rope. Now moving the legs. Morgan going up top to Karina. The arms are hooked. And Morgan with a butterfly suplex from the top rope. My goodness. And now rolling through for a cover to get the win for the circle. And somehow Karina survived that freaking suplex from the top rope. And now Morgan out with a DDT. And now Morgan gets the tag to Blunt. Karina now has a hold of Blunt. Brings her over to the ropes here. What's Karina gonna do? Now Karina is what down. Shot to the chest. Now Karina getting a tag to Ayana. And Ayana will tee off on Blunt. Oh my goodness, that punch Blunt down to Winnie, and Ayana with a big Saito suplex. Dropping Blunt in the back of her neck there. Blunt grabs her out. And then, follows up with Samoan drop. And now Blunt tags in Morgan again. Morgan back in the match. Morgan big punch. Follows up with a sling blade. Rolls through for a drop kick. Nice combination by Morgan. And now Morgan's on the top rope. Waiting for Blunt to get to her. Wait for Ayana to get to her feet. What am I saying? I don't know. And Morgan completely off the mark there. But it doesn't matter. Now watch this. STO takedown by Morgan as she goes into the cover. And Ayana kicking out. Karina tried to make the save, but now she's in trouble. Morgan is to a freaking elbow to Karina's back with a spiky freaking elbow pad. And now look at this. Karina, well not Karina, Ayana with a nice maneuver. And now look at this. Ayana ascending to the top rope with the greatest of ease. Waiting for Morgan to get back to her feet. And Ayana on the top rope. But she did not get all of that leg drop. No, look at this, back up again. He's looking to try again. Or not, Ayana. What a beautiful top rope moonsault to cover now. One. I'm going to 2 count. Touch Blunt, make the save for her team. And now Ayana running the attention, but Blunt takes out with that Dragon 2. Ayana's been very impressive as of late. But now here comes Karina. Karina now the legal woman, and now look at this. Karina just, oh my goodness, look at those punches. And then a slap to the face. Karina's now got Morgan up, super kick to the knee, and then a super kick to the face. And Morgan off with the reversal. And now Morgan's got Karina. Morgan now got Karina up for possibly a big suplex. Karina gets out of it. And oh my God, what a German suplex from Karina. Karina's now got Morgan up again. What's she gonna do with her? Bringing Karina over to the corner. We're bringing Morgan over to the corner. I'm getting confused. Karina's got a hold of Morgan. She falls on another beautiful Hurricane Rana. Karina now rolls over Morgan into the cover. Can her team get the win? No, again, Blunt saving the match. Oh, Karina again, look at those big punches. I'm surprised Ant hasn't done anything to turn the match in the Circle's favor. Morgan now, another spring blade, follows up with a drop kick to the face. Morgan now into the cover. Can the Circle get the win? No, Karina surprisingly kicking out at one there. Something's clearly going on outside. Now look at this. Look at the brain buster from Morgan. And now look at this. Morgan on the top rope with the coup de grace. And Karina could be out. 2, 3, and the Circle gets the win. And now Morgan and Blunt getting the win here tonight. You can see Ayana checking up on Karina. Making sure her partners are paid. Oh no! Morgan with a chair to the back. And a chair to the midsection. The Circle just assaulting Ayana and Karina. Trying to make a statement here. It seems business is not over between these two teams. That was a nice win there by the Circle. But now coming up, the Tag Team Championships are on the line. We got Ben and Jesse of the $1 Million Corporation taking on the Boom Squad. And it seems the Boom Squad has got themselves a little insurance policy. And now here they are, ladies and gentlemen, Ben. We got Jesse and Ben, the self-proclaimed $1 Million Champion. These two earned this title opportunity because they beat the champions in... As I was saying, they earned this title shot by beating the champions in the past. But now this time, there's a bigger prize on the line. This time, the tag titles are up for grabs. Jesse hasn't been a champion in quite some time. In fact, the last time we saw Jesse with a title, he was our first ever Eastern Atlantic World Champion, but he lost that title to a fellow member of the $1 Million Corporation, Alex, I believe. But now he's looking to become a tag team champion. But speaking of tag team champions, Here is the Boom Squad, ladies and gentlemen, with their manager, Reggie, in tow. And so, you know, the Boom Squad have been very successful when it comes to defending those tag team championships, but they also are aware that the Boom Squad, well, not the Boom Squad, the Boom Squad are aware that Jesse and Ben own a victory over them. And they're not looking to let that happen again here tonight. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The Eastern Atlantic World Tag Team Championships. And it looks like Ben will start things off for the $1 Million Corporation and ran for the Boom Squad. Got ourselves a little powerhouse battle. We'll start off this tag match. Ben just getting, oh my God, just getting tossed by Red. Now Red just stomping away on Ben. And now look at this big punches from Red. And on a big headbutt. And look at this. Right now, what's a big power bomb to Ben. And now look at this. Trying to put this match away early. With Ben kicking out at one. Ben saying this will be a great night for him because he thinks tonight is the night that he could become a double champion, even though the $1 million title is not a part of PCW. But then again, you can't tell Ben anything. As now we see Duke teeing off on Ben. Look at this, Ben with an elbow to the midsection, and now with that big punch to Duke. And now he brings Duke, trying to get him to the corner there, but Duke with the elbows to the midsection. And now Duke with the springboard forearm taking out Ben. And now into the cover again. Can he put Ben away? No. And now Red tags back in. Now Red's got a hold of Ben. Now look at this, tossing him once again. Stomping away. Ben has gotten in very little offense. The Boom Squad playing it smart, not giving Red the opportunity to tag, not giving Ben the opportunity to tag in Jesse. And now look at this, Red just deadlifted Ben. And that these two are around the same size. And that's an impressive show of strength from Red. And now Duke being tagged in. Duke now on the middle. Wow, but he falls up and a knee drop right to the face of the spring. Four. Moonsault. Nicely done. Duke now. The cover is Red. Is Ben done? No. Ben kicking out. And now look at this time a top rope moonsault. But Ben was able to move. And here comes Jesse. Probably the best technical wrestler in PCW right now. And now Jesse's got Duke in fireman's carry position as he hangs him over the top rope. Doing a little quick damage, and now Ben's back in. And Ben with a big boot to Duke. Now look at this, Ben wisely dragging Duke away from the rope so he can go for the pin. And now there's the pin. The cover, and Red saving the match for the team, and Ben with a splash. And now look at this. Red's looking to take care of Jesse on the outside. Now Ben just teeing off on Duke, and now look at this. Duke getting out of that submission. Look for a knee. Oh, there's the forearm. Over that punch, but Ben blocked it. Now Ben's got Duke. Get going. for a stalling suplex. And Ben with the stalling suplex. Ben now picking up Booth. And Ben with the from the island into the cover. Will that be enough? And we've got new tag team champions. I can't believe my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. The Boom Squad just lost the tag titles. And now look at this. The $1 Million Corporation still not done with the Boom Squad, even though they are the new tag team champions. And now look at this. An assault to Booth. Now tossing him out the ring. And now look at this. Jesse once again a champion. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it would seem the $1 Million champion has, the $1 Million Corporation has almost all the gold. But now, aside from that, coming up, Dylan and Josh, exactly what I said now, looking to run it back here tonight. Remember, the last time they encountered, Josh surprisingly got the win. And I'm looking at singles matches. No one has been able to beat this man as of late, but Dylan is convinced that he's the one to do it, and he's looking to do it here tonight. And you've got to think that Josh is in a pretty good mood right now because he just saw his boys, Ben and Jesse, bring those tag team titles home to the $1 Million Corporation. But now he's got to focus on getting through the bad man next. And out here, ladies and gentlemen, the bad man currently on his bike. As you see, has to let his eyes off of Josh not once, because he, remember, Josh does own a victory over Dylan, and that's not sitting well with him. And he's looking to just tear Josh apart in this matchup. And now the bell is rung, and Josh and Dylan will go one-on-one right now. Josh currently in control. Look at this knock. Oh, spiking Dylan on top of his head with that reverse Rana. Josh once again in this matchup just gaining the upper hand already, as he's now on the top rope. Look for the elbow, but Dylan was able to move. Dillon, for some reason, not capitalizing off the reversal as he now gets sent to the corner. Oh, but Dillon this time capitalizing with that reversal with that elbow to the face. Josh now coming up the ropes. That handspring, Taylor taken out. A standing shooting star. And again, went for it again, but Dillon got the knees up. And now Dillon has got a hold of a spine point. Oh my God, what a right hand. And now Dillon just getting on top of Josh off. Look at those right hands. Oh my goodness. Dillon just tearing into Josh right now. And now the bad man's on the top rope, which is not a familiar sight. No, diving. I believe he went for that diving shoulder tackle, but he did not get all of it. And now Dillon into the cover. Can he put Josh away? No. The fly boy kicks out at 2. And now Josh back to his feet. Dillon's got a hold of Josh. And now look at this. Oh my God. A standing overhead German suplex. Impressive by Dillon. And he's got the leg. First one. Fisherman suplex. Now look at this going after the arm. Surprisingly, Josh not getting any offense in. Now Dillon got Josh up, and now look at this. Josh fighting out of this predicament. Those punches to the face. Josh kicking it. German DDT takes down Dillon. And now Josh, another kick to the gut. And another DDT. Josh now. Infinity springboard 450 connects now. Their cover to put Dillon away. No! Dillon kicking out at 2. And now Josh has got Dillon up. Oh, there it is. Ducks under with the roll through and a Pele kick to Dillon. And now Josh on the top rope. He'll be going for the 630, and there it is. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and Josh beats Dillon again.
Here is your winner, Flyboy, Josh.
Josh once again securing another victory against Dillon here tonight. I don't know what's been going on for Dillon with Dillon recently, but the man's got to change his game plan if he wants to get more victories here in TCW. We just witnessed Josh pick up yet another win over the Batman, but now coming up, Mr. Ron has decided to re-invoke his rematch clause here tonight at PayBack as he takes on Mel for that Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Eastern Atlantic Middleweight Championship.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ron in the backstage area, currently being flanked by the security as he makes his way out to the arena, and there he is. And now, making his way down to the ring as he's looking to take back that Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship. He held the title longer than anybody in TCW, defeating the likes of Brian, Ron, even the Batman Dylan. But it seems he's met his match with Mel. Remember, Mel beat him for the title at SummerSlam. But remember, recently Ron actually got his win back, which gave him an opportunity to get the title back here tonight, as he now awaits the arrival of the champion. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, Mel. Like I said earlier, he surprisingly became the first man to beat Mr. Ron for that Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. But now this is his first title defense. Running it back at Mr. Ron again. Remember, like I said earlier, Ron did beat him last week to earn the shot at the title. But now, Mel has to defend it. But can he do it successfully here tonight?
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 259 pounds, the Technician, Ron. And introducing the champion from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Eastern Atlantic Middleweight Champion, Mortis Morales.
The bell is rolling, and now here we go. Mid-Atlantic Championship on the line. Now look at this. Mel starts things off early, just writing down left and right. Or Mr. Ron, typically Mr. Ron, but on the other hand, now Mel. That reverse springboard clothesline. And now look at this. Mel getting an early submission in on the Technician. Mr. Ron is mostly known for his submissions, and Mel trying to beat him at his own game, but now Mr. Ron fighting out of the submission with those elbows to the face. Now Mr. Ron teeing off on the champion. Ron has got a hold of the arm. And now look at this, Mel trying to fight out. And now Mel's got a hold of the challenger. Mr. Ron now goes, oh, face first to the top turnbuckle. Sends it again into the top turnbuckle. Now look at that kick from Mel, and a big spinning heel kick to the face. And now Mr. Ron is wearing a crimson mask, but look at this. He caught the kick, and sends Mel face first to the canvas. And now look at this. A knee to the back of the head. Look at this, Mel back to his feet. Mel's now got a hold of the challenger. Take down again, but now look at this. Big rights and left to the face. Mr. Ron in trouble, oh my goodness! The man already got busted open and now trying to do more damage as he now goes for a cover. But Mr. Ron kicking out at one. Oh, kick to the, that's a kick to the injured shoulder. Ron went for a clothesline, but oh my God, what a clothesline from Mel. And I'm gonna start to the midsection. What a forearm to the face. Mr. Ron not looking too hot. Mel. What's those forearms? And now a punch to the face. going for the GTO with Mr. Ron. Oh, running clothesline. And now Mr. Ron with a hold of Mel with that inverted suplex. Mel was trying to get up, but Mr. Ron caught him with that kick. Now Mr. Ron's got a hold of the champion. Sends him now onto the apron. Punch to the face. But now Mr. Ron could even go for a belly to back. Oh no. Again, I can't stress that enough. That's the hardest part of the ring right there, ladies and gents. Remember, no holds barred match, meaning you can only win by pinfall submission. There's no rules, no count out, no disqualification. And now Mr. Ron is in control of the champion. But look at this, Mel back to his feet. Mel with a high kick and then a knee. And now Mel has Ron up. There's a raw chest, face first to the barricade. And now Mel sends the champion back into the ring. And now look at this, Mel getting back to his feet. Look at this, Mel now coming off the ropes again with a big clothesline to the back. Mel now into a cover. Can he retain the title? No, Mr. Ron kicks out. And now look at this, Mel on the top rope, waiting for Mr. Ron. They get to his feet. Out comes Mel. Look for that diving kick, but it was a bit off the mark. And now look at this, Mel. That's Mr. Ron in the electric chair. What's it got it on? Discus form to the back of the neck. And now look at this kick to the midsection. And now Mel, what a punch. Punch to the gut. And now he's got Mr. Ron on the apron. And now Mel, look at this. Oh no. The shots to the chest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down goes Mr. Ron. And Mel's going right after him. And now look at this. Mel, he's got the arm tracked. Oh my goodness. Mel letting out his violent side here a bit. And now says Mr. Ron off. Midsection first. Into the steel steps. And now look at this. Submission hold locked in once again on the technician. But this can only occur in the ring. And now Mel's just applying pressure to Ron's head. Remember, Ron already busted open. And now Mel has somehow got to get Mr. Oh my goodness, kicks to the face. Again, Mel has somehow got to get Mr. Ron back into the ring. But now Mr. Ron with a kick to the gut. Mr. Ron now, half and half on the outside. And now Mr. Ron has got a hold of the champion as the Irish whip him into the steel steps. I'm surprised the steps have not been used as a weapon yet. And now Ron letting Mel get a little composure here. And now Mr. Ron taking a little too much time showboating because now Mel is back in the ring. Mel, oh no, the punch to the face. And now Mel with the GTO. This is what I meant. Mr. Ron takes too much time. That could be the downfall. 1, 2, 3, and Mel retains.
Here is your winner, and still Eastern Atlantic Middleweight Champion, Mortis Morales.
As you saw that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Ron making 2 mistakes. The first mistake, he gave Mel a little time to recover on the outside. The second one, he took a little too much time showboating. And because of that, Mel was able to capitalize, hitting Mr. Ron with the GTO and retaining the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship. What a show we had for you here tonight at Payback. Tune in this Thursday to witness the fallout of Payback. And before I go, as always, if you enjoy what you see on the channel, don't forget to tell friends and some family members. And also, be safe out there with those snowstorms appearing all over the country. But until then, it's your boy, signing off. See y'all Thursday, and have a very Merry Christmas.